What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And guys, I was on MadameNoir.com the other day, and there was an article, and we will not show the picture there, but it says it's OkCupid fat friendly. And it was written by a sister who wrote a very engaging article. It was very entertaining. And she is a woman that we would say that is a BBW for all political awareness purposes. And she's on a virtual quest to find love. Now, she has used Tinder, and it seemed that she has not had so much success. So what she wanted to do was to try OkCupid. Okay. Now, OkCupid is owned by Match Group. I believe they also own Tinder also. But when she was creating a profile, she said that it was a very lengthy process, right? So obviously it starts with the basic questions like your age, gender, and sexuality and partner preferences. But then, she has to, add pictures and things like that. And then it comes down to, where she has to describe, her size and all of this. Now that is her picture. We'll block out and blur out her picture there, and we will show what she was saying in the profile and all of that. But she says she got to the point where there was a question, and this is the question says, if one of your potential matches were overweight, would that be a deal breaker? And you see that right here, okay? Now, she says this is a red flag for her because she said that she did not see the opposite. As if a person was skinny or average size, would that be a deal breaker for them? Now, she also said that larger bodied people, referring to them as overweight, is problematic. And it comes from a place of medically oppressive body politics. Now, that is the first time I've heard such a term. Medically oppressive body politics. I mean, medicine has to do with science, and science typically has to do, if not always, with what is the facts, okay? What is research intense? So, I think that she's using this term to basically, say that, medicine is hating on overweight people, when in fact, people who are overweight are more likely to suffer from diabetes, are more likely to suffer from certain types of cancer, ovarian cancer, I believe, cervical cancer, I believe, even women who are pregnant, things like that. All of these things can happen from women who are bigger, especially, if you look at certain things like cervical cancer, African American women are already suspect to it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that obesity can play a role in that, and especially some of the the problems that women have in gynecology. So that's not necessarily medically oppressive, but it's true. Okay. But anyways, she's saying that, they're conflating fatness with undesirability. Okay. And we'll get to that in a minute. All right. Now, I want to get to the facts that she said she got a lot of messages, right? And, from people. We won't talk about those. She said guys wanted to have her sit on their face and, for sexual purposes. Now, a lot of people did not want to get with her. And she gave the app a rating of a negative 10 out of 5. Okay. So let me kind of talk about this if I can. Let's be honest. Okay. A lot of people want to get on dating apps and get what they want. All right. But normally what people don't understand is that what you want and desire is not what others want and desire. Okay? Now, men who are looking to meet women on Tinder that pay money, okay, they are looking for usually the hottest, most attractive woman that they can find. And for the majority of men, especially black men, now obviously there's some men who will date women who are larger, but if you talk to any man, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, the ideal, center of beauty for size is going to be slim to slim thick. Okay? And now this person is complaining about how she finds the site to be, repulsive and all of this. But have you ever thought about what the other guys want who are paying for those memberships? You want the app to include more sex positive and gender inclusive roles, but that doesn't matter if the guys don't want more body positive women. What you're trying to do is you're trying to change how the guys feel about you on the site to make it more inclusive. It doesn't matter if they like your profile, they'll like your profile. You had a hard time matching on Tinder and OkCupid. The problem is not the people on the site. The problem would be your appearance to them. Okay? So here's what happens. If you want to remain, a woman that you would consider to be a BBW, that's fine. Okay? If you want to believe that, you're being medically oppressed, that's also fine. Then consider that you're going to have the same issues that you've been having. All right? And this is the entitlement that people are having. You don't want to do what it takes to make yourself more attractive to the majority of men. And here's the situation. From what I see, she's not an unattractive lady. All right. But I believe that if she was smaller, that she would attract more men, because more men are more attracted to women who tend to be smaller. Okay. It shows that a woman cares about herself to a lot of guys. I'm not saying for this me personally, but it shows that a woman is trying to take care of herself. It shows that if a man gets with a woman and she has a baby, that she won't get much bigger and things like that. So it shows a man that a woman is looking to compete. What happens when a woman doesn't want to compete is she wants everything to be changed for her and for what her size is. And this is kind of what's wrong in society today, because as a man, if you're a fat man, all right, you're not going to, complain to Tinder that, hey, you should have more things that help fat men match, because we know that a lot of fat guys on Tinder don't match. It's almost certain that fat guys on Tinder don't match as much. All right. And even women who are what you would consider to be BBW, guess what? They don't like fat guys. All right. If you look at even look at Lizzo. Lizzo is a lady that would be considered a BBW. When she likes guys, what do they look like? Carl Anthony Towns. Okay. These guys are athletes. These guys look good. And it could be guys on the other side of that are paying for the paid version of that. And are they looking for women that are BBW? Like most guys that are fat, their desire is for a woman to be smaller. You can tell when a guy that's like fat, like Rick Ross, when he gets money, he's not dating someone his size. So again, my situation is this. If you think that this is going to be an issue for you, you're not going to change. They're not going to alter their customer base to people like you. OkCupid is going to cater its customer base to people who want to find hot chicks. All right? What guys consider hot, you're not going to be able to change the definition. And for some people, that's a problem. But, I would say maybe there should be an app that's considered for women, for guys who like women who are BBW. That would be great. It could be just an app for women who are a certain size, and you know, guys can come on there and look for those women, and it would be cool. That way, you know, those women wouldn't have to compete with the other ladies on OkCupid or Tinder and things like that. So what do you guys think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment pinned at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Check out the black mint or purple t-shirts. I'm out.